the rumblings I've read online, and I'm trying to investigate this because I find it fascinating. We are like 100 years later entering a new social medical prohibition almost. I mean, here in New York, there's a cocktail bar that opened that doesn't serve booze. Okay. It's insane to me. It's insane to me. And I've been hearing rumblings that there's a new temperance movement behind this that judges alcohol consumption as a moral failing.
Yeah, but it is certainly true that there's interest from existing temperance societies that grew out of, the temperance societies from 100 years ago that were religiously based and tried to get everybody to drink no alcohol at all. And at least some of the people on the science side who have been most vocal about eliminating all drinking and highlighting the fact that even a tiny bit of drinking might be ready to kill you have at a minimum spoken to and collaborated with temperance societies. Frankly, that
How
I
are
think
they
there's a
getting
lot
such
more.
a foothold, Dr. Ken? How are they? Because I'll tell you, in New York City, I walk by any number of hospitals, and the number of medical professionals I see outside smoking, or who I can tell tipple themselves. It's like there's a high rate of addiction in that world. Like, how is where are they getting their money? How is the temperance society affecting the medical industrial complex in this country?
I wish I knew the answer to that, but it's funny that, if you look back at what the concerns have been over the last 30, 40 years in this, it's all about how the alcohol industry must be secretly, working with doctors to try to show that a little bit of drinking causes, is good for you, right? And so the concern about conflict of interest has always come from that side. Well, our research has never been funded by industry, not a single penny of it. And yet we've consistently shown, again, things like lower risk of diabetes and lower risk of heart disease associated with limited drinking. So I think part of it has been that physicians and researchers have been so primed to look for conflicts of interest from industry that they just totally miss the fact that there's a whole bunch of other kinds of conflict of interest. Religious conflicts of interest, there's personal conflicts of interest, and in this case, you've got the temperance societies taking advantage of it.